Hi there, beautiful people. I'm back. Ooh, this thing is stretched out. Oh well, don't mind it, because I'm not going to either. So what are y'all doing today? Matter of fact, hit that like button, subscribe to my page, hit the bell notification, leave a comment down below. Now, yesterday, I had some running around to do. My husband finally got his blood pressure meds filled, which I'm so thankful for. This close to having another stroke, as high as that blood pressure was. So, what are y'all doing today? I'm enjoying the weather. It's a little rainy outside. Did 4 loads of laundry. Still got to remake the bed. Can't stand making the bed. Just like doing cardio. I can't stand making the bed. Well, yesterday I had went over there to my brother's house. 2 of my sons live with my brother. My youngest son has been wanting to learn the 2-step. I tried to teach him one day up over here, but my husband had just quit smoking, so he was a little crampy. So my son goes, teach me over there at Uncle Tony's house. So I finally went yesterday to teach him how to 2-step. Now, we kept our distance, but he had grabbed my arms, I had grabbed his arms, and we're doing 2 long steps, 2 short steps backwards in my direction, then 2 long steps, 2 short steps back in his direction before we did the full circle with him leading, so on, so on. He cracked me up yesterday. He had grabbed a hold of my arms, and he goes, "You got big arms." And I'm like, yeah, I'm a weightlifter. I lift weights. He turned around, he goes, "No, they're big." Let me explain something. Before I had kids, I was lifting weights. I would do local competitions, state competitions. It was nothing serious for me. Just once in a while I would do these competitions. But the weightlifting part, I would try to keep myself more. It was more of the definition and everything else for me. Now, you gotta understand, people, I'm in my 50s, this close to being 60. Once you reach a certain age, for women, I don't know about men, not only do you lose bone mass, but you also lose muscle mass once you reach a certain age, women. For women. Okay. Now, I'm trying to put the muscle back on. Trying to sculpt it a little bit. Not too much definition, and certain muscles. And believe me, I know I gotta work up in these. Toilet's acting weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on. So, but the triceps up on my arms, now people already know I gotta work up on that one. I hate doing kickbacks, but I'll do it. I will do it. I just hate it. It kind of stiffens the elbow a little bit, and then I'm walking around with sore elbows for a day or 2. But I'll do it. And I know I gotta work up on my abs. Ooh-wee. 10 and 12-pound babies, all by emergency C-sections. My second oldest one weighed 12 pounds, 7 ounces. My third oldest son weighed 10 pounds, 2 ounces. My daughter weighed 10 pounds, 15 ounces, 1 ounce short from being 11 pounds. So, I have been I know I gotta work up on the triceps. God forbid if I lift up my arm, it looks like a turkey waddle. But I know I gotta work up on that. I know I have to work up on my abs. I know that. My legs are just fine. I can squat, not a problem. I can do it. My legs are fine. I just want to keep them defined. I've always had thick legs. Always. Very thick legs. I tease my husband. I call them my little tree stumps. So I've been trying to work more up on my abs and up on my arms, especially my triceps and my abs. And then when my son said that yesterday, Mom, you got really big arms. I'm like, yeah. Just because I had a life before I had kids doesn't mean I didn't have a life, you know. He thinks I didn't lift weights before I had my oldest son. I did. I don't know, I guess he was expecting a little spaghetti noodle arm. I don't know. But yeah, I have always lifted weights. And my oldest one is in his 30s now. And it's time for me to take back my life, my life. Do things for myself. It gives me time for myself. Gotta remember, I'm in my 50s, almost 60. Gotta put that muscle mass back on. We lose bone mass, muscle mass. Gotta put it back on, lifting weights helps. It helps. It's not gonna be a cure-all for, your bones and everything else. No. Eat right. Like the old saying goes, you are what you eat. And my husband said, remember, there's a lot of vegans out here that are weightlifters. I'm like, I know that. Always been a vegan, until I got pregnant with my oldest son. People, you know your body better than anybody else. If doctors are telling you to eat meat and you don't, if you never ate meat before and the doctors are telling you while you're pregnant you got to, listen to your own body. I didn't, and I ate meat when I was pregnant with my oldest son, sicker than a dog. From the moment of conception until he came up out of me, I was thrown up. Should never touch me, but I did. Because I was listening to the doctors. I'm not saying don't listen to your doctor, but you know your body better than anybody else. So, I do not take steroids. Get that one up out of the equation. I do not. It's just easy enough for me to put on this muscle mass because, number one, my height. I'm a shorter person. I'm only 5'1". Plus previous history of lifting weights. So, I know which muscles to target, how to target them, and it works for me. Now, anybody out there that wants to lift weights, number one, check with your doctor first. Do it with somebody. That way you don't get burnt out. And listen to your body. If it hurts, stop. Do not continue to try to lift those weights if a certain body part hurts. The back, the shoulder, your knees, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I'm doing squats, I'm doing leg presses. It's easy enough for me because I've always had very thick legs. Very thick legs. But trying to target these abs and those triceps. God dang. Triceps. That right there is my Achilles heel. My triceps. My abs. Everybody would think that would be my Achilles heel, my abs. I can get a little 4-pack going on. Not a 6-pack anymore because I've had kids. 4-pack, not a problem. Not a problem. It's those darn triceps. I want to lift my arms without the Oh Glory flag flying and waving. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. So, alright, beautiful people. Y'all come back now, you hear?